Hey YouTube, Make Mine Marvel with another diorama review. This is the Fantastic Four from Sideshow. This is the exclusive version. What makes it the exclusive version is this Sue Storm, Invisible Woman statue. You can see they used the clear resin and then faded it into a painted resin where she's using her, or starting to use her powers. And the regular, which is this one there, is just her fully painted. Now that's just a piece of wood that I just cut up and painted and just put a little nail in to sit her on so I could display her, or so I could display both of the Sue Storms on my shelf. Nothing fancy about it at all. And give her a quick spin around. She's kind of loose on the base, so I'm just going to be slow and careful with her. Painted real well. They did a great job. I hope the camera can pick it up. Yeah, there we go. Great job of sculpting and shading her hair, especially for such a small, 1/8, 1/10 size diorama. Did a really nice job of painting and sculpting her. The whole statue in general. We'll get to the rest of the guys. Now the face definitely isn't as good as the Invisible Woman comiquette from Sideshow, which is probably one of the prettiest faces that they've done. But it still looks nice. Okay, so they did a real good job of blending her in. You can see how they kind of start to paint it where the paint meets the clear resin there. But it's done real well. Alright, so moving on to Thing. This is my favorite way that they've sculpted things so far that I've seen in him being a statue. I like this a lot better than the premium format. The way they textured him and did him up is just perfect. It really captures him real well. The paint and the sculpt on him are really good. The only part that I don't like about the statue is how Thing is looking down. It's real hard, unless you're displaying him real up high, it's real hard to be able to see his face. You get kind of more of that kind of a shot when you're displaying them at eye level. So they got, at the base part, they got, the Human Torch and Mr. Fantastic wrapped around the Thing's body there. And they did this with a real nice clear resin as well. And then as they moved up, they started to add some paint to the Human Torch. And you can see there, that is where, that's where the Human Torch connects to the base. So this whole part of the Human Torch is all a separate piece inside the box, the packaging. They kept some parts of Johnny clear, like the top of his head. That's not really painted. That's more of a clear orange. They shaded it real well. Sculpted perfectly. If they could make this statue in quarter scale, it'd be unbelievable. Or, just of Johnny Storm. And then Mr. Fantastic, he connects right there. They did a much better job of hiding the seam on him, because it's where, obviously where his uniform transitions from black to blue. So you can't see the seam at all. Here, this is pretty noticeable. They didn't really blend the paints. They kind of went from clear to painted. They could have probably done a better job of blending that in. But then Mr. Fantastic's done nicely too. side of the light is for some reason making it look obviously very yellow. It's he's not yellow at all. Poor Reed there looks all jaundiced, but he's, you know, normal flesh skin tone color. I wonder if yeah, it's doing the same for her too. It makes her look a lot more yellow than she is. There, when I get back away from it, it shows more of a truer skin tone color. Alright, so let me put this back on the shelf, kind of show you how it's displayed. Okay, and that's how I have it displayed here. I got it next to Sandman, Spider-Man, Venom, which I'm going to do a review of in a few minutes, and these are the ones here on this shelf. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Take care.